So something I've wanted to discuss has been something that I think, if there is a real SHTF, is going to kill most people, which is water. And one of the rules, if you've heard me before, either here or with Bear when he did some stuff together, is I have this thing I call the rule of threes. And I didn't make it up. It's been there. But basically, if you have 3 ways to do things, it means you have 2. And if you have 2, you have 1. And if you only have 1, you have none. So, you know, with waterborne disease, even after an emergency, like it's gonna be a big deal. So just go through a couple of things as far as water goes. I prep and stockpile a bunch of these pills to purify. I've got a number of these as well. All 3 of our full bathrooms have a water bob in them. So if we're lucky and we've got some warning, that's 100 gallons of water in each bathtub that we could fill. So I also have 550 gallons there with a collection system off the roof. I've got 2 55-gallon drums in the garage. I also have 3 5-gallon jugs and multiple cases of water in the garage as well. Now, when you're looking at like purification, I could use my sun oven to purify water. What? I could use my rocket stove to purify water, and it's a little stove that holds water on the outside, and it doesn't burn a lot of fuel, so I can use that to purify as well, from a boiling perspective. But the other thing you can do too is, if you get the plastic bottles that, I don't remember what that symbol on the side is, but basically it means that the plastic's not going to leach and kill you. You could fill those up and lay them on a dark surface, and over time the sun is going to heat those up and purify them. So that's another way as well. I also have a bucket design. One of the reasons why I do 5-gallon buckets, but I have a bucket design that is activated charcoal, sand, rocks, etc., etc., etc. But the design allows you to set buckets on top of buckets with holes cut in them, so you could just pour water in and walk away and go do another task. You don't have to manage it or maintain it. And that's kind of, you know, the way I'm looking at things is simplicity, right? I want to make things simple. The more complicated you make them, the harder they're going to become and the easier they are to fail. So one of my core beliefs is that I believe that God wanted us to have things simple. And so in anything that we do, we should look at how do we simplify things. Anyway, my thoughts on water. I think it's going to be the thing that messes people up pretty bad if we ever do have a major disaster. Or no, it's not you, because I'm going to take care of you. Here, floss for the people. There we go. That's a perfect. Go. That's a perfect ending. Flossing. Thank you.